Hello everyone, and welcome to this outdoor edition of the Netherworld Bibliothèque. My name is Vavain, and today I thought it would be fitting to come outside so that we could talk about the Spells and Charms deck, which has this fairy on the front cover. So this deck is published by Octopus Books, and the cover art is by Mary Evans. And I thought because it features a fairy on the cover, I thought it would be appropriate to film outdoors and then go exploring and see if we can find some fairies. But first, let's actually talk about the Spells and Charms deck. So this is a collection of 50 spells. Each one of them has their own card, so like this. And the cards are broken up into 8 different categories. So these are things like protection magic, health and beauty, luck, that kind of thing. 50 different spells covering these different categories. I thought I would cover them because the spells seem quite doable, as in the ingredients that you need are things that you could access pretty easily. The spells, I would say, are a bit closer to folk magic in that for most of them you can just use what is available or things that are easily accessible. It's not like really high ritual magic where it has to be this time of day, you have to have this super rare crystal. So I thought these spells were a little bit more achievable. You don't want to be flicking through a spell book and going, I can't do this one, I can't do that one, what if I don't have access to this? So yeah, I thought these were quite doable. I thought I would just pick maybe 3 spells from 3 different categories and just give you an example of how they work. And then, we'll just go outdoors and go exploring. Alrighty, so the first one that I have picked is a luck spell. It's from the category 3 for luck. For this one, you need just 3 pieces of clover. It can be any clover. It doesn't have to be 4-leaved clover, although if you find one of those, that's supposed to be extra lucky. Then 3 silver candles, this card, and then some clear tape. And it's basically just a quick visualization. You imagine just the luck from the clovers seeping into you and your cares floating away. And then you just tape the pieces of clover to this card and then just keep this on you, and this becomes a lucky talisman. You can do the spell at any time of day. So again, I thought that was very easy to do, so that was a pleasant surprise. The next one that I thought was really entertaining, but I think a lot of people will find relevant, is one of these counter charms. And this one in particular is if there has been a rift within the family, or if you've fought with your family members. It's about how to heal that rift. So for this one, you need a symbol of the rift or grievance. So if you were fighting over something, I don't know, the family bills or something, maybe have that bill present, whatever it may be. Let's see, you need a symbol of each family member, so either a photo or maybe an item of theirs, a spade. If you don't have one, I think they're probably easy enough to get from a garden center, shouldn't be too expensive. And then a sweet smelling pink rose. Again, shouldn't be too difficult to find. Either we might have that at home, or maybe we could take one out from nature if we ask nicely. And then basically it's a spell about taking the symbol of the grievance and then burying it in the soil of the plant. And basically we've buried it, we've symbolically buried it, and now this beautiful smelling flower is going to grow above it, and that is the symbol of this rift healing and the family coming together once more. So I get the feeling that a lot of people will find use for this particular spell, and once again, I don't think it's too difficult to do. Doesn't need to be a particular day or time, and the ingredients I think are easy enough to access. Now the last spell that I wanted to show you is this one in the time and travel category. And so you probably heard me already say it doesn't matter what time of day it is, but if that matters to you, if you really want to find the right time to work your spells, this card is the one for you. So this is a little bit of number magic. Basically, it just asks you to write out your name, and then it gives the numbers that correspond to each letter. You then add them up until you get one single digit, and then it gives you the corresponding day for each digit. And then if you got, let's say, number 1, then you should do your spells on Monday. If you got number 2, then you should do your spells on Tuesday. So this is something very easy to do. It's just pen and paper. That's all you need. Again, very easily to access. Very easily accessible. And then this is a little bit of really like personalized magic, because it's about when is the right time for you to do your spell. I think that's very neat. So that's it. That's enough from me. I think I'm just going to show you a few of the cards close up, and then let's go have a wander. Let's see if we can find some fairies. Oh, and if you're like, but Vervain, like, how do you think you're going to find some fairies? What time is this? Don't you know that like tween times and tween places are the best places to find fairies? Yes, I do know that, and I will have you know that as I am filming, it is coming up to midday, so I am in a tween time.